Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think I'm ready to come back online here. I think it's that time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Vencabot, Final Fantasy Tactics. Action. My name is David. Yo. It's Tactics. Dummies in place. Where am I? 86 up here is my most recent one. Limbury Castle. Am I in the middle of a plot mission? No, I'm not. What's my next objective? Here, Ekros. Okay. So here's where we're at, guys. I'm doing missions, I think, right? Yo, what's up, Dapper Dons? AKA Scotines. FFT time at last. It's that time, gentlemen. So we have, like, jobs, right? Feats. Presents. Alright, so I gotta spend another 13 days doing something. I think I want to go up here, right? So, how's our team looking? You remember Scotines? Because I don't. Let's see what we got. We have Templar, who's the shitty-ass white mage. Suptastic, who is a very low-level dragoon. Larry, who's a bard, also kind of low-level, but he's a bard. What do you want from him? We have Soul, who's kind of going to be our muscle, I guess, right now. Jack is leveling up right now. How is Jack's career path going for him? He's a master chemist as his next big venture. He has a really, really nice gun, I remember that. Zanzu, pretty powerful mage. He's got good black magic. Kind of a low level, though. Very good black magic. He's got a little bit of time magic as well. It's not really that great. Steve, pretty strong. Very low level, but pretty strong. We unlocked Cloud. Grundy's not going to be leveled up anymore because he's going to be our Biblos. So no use raising him up as a Secret. And Chicken 8000 has kind of been our muscle lately. It's kind of been our main killer. Okay. So our goal is to get past these two dungeons, hopefully without incident, and then use these spots up here to grind these remaining days for this job. Let's go do it! Big money! Big money! Ooh. Whammy. So I'm lost. Sorry, buddy. It's okay. If you guys are long-time viewers of the stream, you know that I have a terrible memory. I guarantee I'm just as lost as you are. If you missed some streams, though, you missed us unlocking Cloud and fighting Mandalia Duel, right? Or unlocking Mandalia Duel. So who's coming? Templar? Yeah, sure. Soup is a little bit muscle. Larry's an actual healer, unlike Templar. We could bring Soul for some remaining beef. We gotta bring Jack. He's actually not that bad as a fighter. I wonder, should I have Soul or should I bring Zanzu? Or we could cut out the middleman entirely. And we could bring in, let's say, like, Steve, or maybe even better yet, Chicken 8000. I feel like this is a good team right here, because Chicken 8000 can make up for a lot of our weaknesses here while we grind. Hey, what's up, Justin? How's your night been, dude? Okay, yeah, we have Mandalia Duel now. And we do have Cloud as well. I'm sorry for being so salty during 3S, Justin. It's been weird for being 3S lately. I've been going through a crisis. I'm getting more and more confident every day that I'm done with that game. But it sucks because I love that game. I love that game to death. But it's getting to the point now where I can't even play it anymore. I'm not enjoying it. I'm just not enjoying it. I love the game. But I'm not enjoying playing it. I enjoy, more than anything, thinking about it, analyzing it, trying to understand it. And that's why it's so frustrating to play in lag. Because when you're playing in lag, all that shit goes out the window. All the things you thought you knew about the game go out the window. It's just a total slugfest. This is the team I want. Because then we have pretty good attackers here. Surprisingly, the chemist, Jack, is actually pretty powerful. He has a gun that does crazy damage. Getting to the point where fighting games are a bit too taxing for me. Yeah. They are very taxing. It takes a lot of time. There's that competitive factor that makes it extra salty compared to some other genres, some one-player genres especially. So I thought it was on a different map. I thought it was like in a desert map. So I'm kind of glad to be here. This is my least favorite song in the game, though. It's very loud. I'm going to lower the volume a little bit. So those guys are pretty ripped. These purple dogs, whatever they are. Yeah, the Third Strike, and the problem is that, you know, I felt the same way when I played Virtua Fighter, right? I love that game. I love the game itself. I love the mechanics. I love the idea of it. But I stopped playing VF because I played offline a few times with my brother, and then I tried to go back online, and I was like, this is a different game. This is not Virtua Fighter, right? It's not Virtua Fighter. This is not how it's supposed to work. That's where I'm at with Third Strike right now. There are things that are supposed to work. They just don't. And the game loses, you know, the balance that's so appealing to me. What's up, Dix? How's your weekend been, bro? How you doing, Home Slice? Like, I love fighting games, but there's always that online factor, man. Unless you can play it offline, which you can't. If you're me, you can't. Like, I'm like, should I stop playing Third Strike and play Game X? Guilty Gear? Tekken? Melty Blood? All kinds of cool games I'm interested in. But they're all have the same problem, man. They're all have the same problem. Alright, just go ahead, and I want Larry to start singing some Bard songs. I played offline, Justin. I played with Rick and the homies. So, you know, I've been going through this crisis for a while now. For about 2 or 3 weeks, I've been feeling worse and worse about the game. I was really hoping that going to hang out with Poverty Game Night would have, you know, reinvigorated my love for the game. And in a sense, it did. I really had fun at, you know, the KO Arcade with Rick and Steve and all those guys. That was a lot of fun. But that was not the same game. That was the game that I want to play. That was the game that I want to play. You know, when people jump at you, you know, on Poverty Game Night, man, they're like floating in the air for a million years. You have all the time in the world to anti-air them. I got to think in the middle of combat. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. Attacks had risk, right? That's what I'm thinking about lately, right? When Akuma's attacking you, he eventually has to push himself back far enough that he has to dash in or do something crazy. And that's risky, right? But when everything's one frame, there is no risk. There's no risk. There's no reason to not just rush down forever. And characters and players that succeed online are the ones that are the most aggressive. It's about whoever can, you know, get you into a string and put you into disadvantage from blocking or being hit. Because you're never, you know, by hitting buttons, you're not disadvantaged in that game. There's no whiff parries or anything online. So it's like, you're not disadvantaged by hitting any buttons. So just go ahead and do it. Just go nuts. Just go nuts, man. I'll pick Makoto and I'll just go nuts. Oh, we have Dark Knights in the game. We have Dark Knight now, but they're on a mission right now. They're actually really, really buff. Rebecca's our Dark Knight. I guess what people say about playing offline is true. Completely different experience. It blew my mind. I didn't believe it. People kept saying about how it's different, right? I was like, you know, they're like, well, the game speed is slower, so it's easier to see things. I'm like, bro, it's the difference between 60 frames and 59.94 frames. You're not going to feel that speed difference. But not only do you feel it, it is so pronounced. I'm hesitant to believe that's all it is. I think that OE, like, runs fast, not like 59.94 to 60, but like I think that it's actually faster than that. I don't know how that would work per se. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but I swear it's quite a bit faster. And then like, the whole online element adds a whole other thing in there with the rollbacks and the dropped frames and the delay from GGPO. So Dick says, odd, I guess. So this is his weekend. There's a mini family get-together. So you mentioned before, you and your family get together a lot. Oldest sister started ranting. Midway through, she brought up the fact that I've always leave the microwave with 1 second left. Oh my god, Dix, you're that guy? Me and my friend was talking about that. My friend Einlander, his brother does that. And we talk about like what drives a person to do that. You're that guy. It's so funny. Yeah, the pirate thing was really cool. Really, really great. Very nice guys. They fed me. Really comfortable arcade. They treated me like I was their best friend, but you know, it was so warm and so welcoming. It was really super ideal. It was a beautiful, beautiful time. I'll never forget it, to be honest. Yeah, I played like 8 hours straight of Third Strike on the actual hardware, and it was amazing. No rollback. Not once in 8 hours of gameplay. Not one rollback. Not one frame. Not one frame ever dropped. Again, the whole game felt so much slower. Like, when somebody jumped at you in that game, Justin, it was like, you could just choose. You could pick any of your anti-airs and be like, well, If I delay my anti-air, I hit him with this. I hit him really early with this. I could jump up and hit him like that. I could do this. It's like, online, it's like, there's nothing like that, dude. They jump at you, and you can't even see it in time to hit a button to react. It's fucking crazy. I do it so it doesn't start beeping. I just forget to reset. Okay. There you go, the insight from Dix. I gotta tell my friend that. That's how people do it. Stop from beeping. That's a pretty good reason, it seems to me. That's funny. They started ranting about it, huh? Like, what? Like, she was actually salty? Like a for real rant? Because that sounds like some stuff you'd say in like a joking rant. Like, it's not that big of a fucking deal, Jesus. It can be kind of annoying, I guess, but... Yeah, Balthier is on my party. He's not on the team, though. We don't use generics. And we don't use plot characters, only generics on this team. Dude, we do have Balthier. He's in our roster. The party roster. Party roster in the house tonight. Yeah, but, you know, you play Alex, Justin. It's crazy to think that, you know... When I was playing at Rick's place, and somebody jumps at you, I just hit forbidden punch all day. Just the chop. It was the god button, dude. I was always in the right space for it. It was always timing enough to do it. I could pinpoint at what part of their arc I would hit him out of the air. Based on when I hit the button. I could be like, I'll hit him out of the air at the early jump, or the late jump, or up at the top. It's whatever. I just hit it when I want to hit it, and it works. No big deal. There's so much time to think when things aren't rolling back, when the game runs a little bit slower, and when you don't have, you know, 3 frames of extra delay because you don't want the game to be rolling back all the time. It's crazy. She wasn't even ranting about the record to begin with. She was complaining about how one of my older sisters used to keep stealing her clothing. To know why my microwave is just attacking everybody. Attacking everybody in the family. Trying to burn bridges. My microwave habits. So, you know what? Fuck all you guys. I'm sure she probably just had a rough week. Probably didn't mean anything by it. We all say things we don't mean sometimes when we're stressed out. Things seem like a much bigger deal than they actually are when you're stressed out. I would know. Justin says, might it just be going to be play offline only? No more online crap. I don't know, man. Because the thing is, you know, it's the game that we have, right, Justin? It's the game that we have. I love Third Strike, but I have no one to play it with. No one here plays Third Strike. It's got to be online. Here's the thing. I could just say, you know, I'll only play with guys I don't lag with. Right? I'll only play Mutant. I'll only play Carrick Jr. I'll only play this person or that person. But the thing is, there's not enough people in that list. There are guys I never lag with, and I enjoy playing those games with them a lot more. But a lot of the guys I've met through this stream are very nice guys. They're very friendly. I'm very happy to have met them. You know, I look up some of these guys, even though they do lag. But they do lag. If I want to play with, you know, Black Apino, then it's just a fact. I have to deal with the lag, right? If I want Black Apino to have a place on the stream, and I do, it's going to be laggy. If I want, Lil B Brazy, who raised me from a goddamn, you know, a wee lad. My dude's laggy as shit. But, you know, it's part of my man's charm. But it's just so hard to play. Just, I found it more funny than anything. Brought back good memories of us all living together. Siblings. How many siblings do you have, Dix? You have a sister, and then you said you had at least one other sister, right? You mentioned before that you and your family, all the way up to, you know, grandparents, are all very, very tight. Templar is not going to be able to do anything. He's just going to focus, get some JP. Sin says, what the fuck? Balthier's the best. Yeah, Balthier is godlike. Very cool character, very cool class, very cool sprite. But yeah, we're only using generics here. I like to have them be all named after guys from the stream. I want to get them all their time, their time in the sun. Having the plot characters, they're all really cool. Some of them are really strong, but they're not, you know, there's nothing personal about it. It lacks that personal touch. 4 in total, 3 sisters, 1 adopted brother. Okay. Yeah, it's a conflict. You're right. It's a conflict. It's a conflict. A lot of things in the stream are a conflict. You always want it both ways. You want it both ways. But you gotta pick. Like, I don't know, maybe I gotta stop playing Third Strike. Maybe I just gotta be a commentator, right? Maybe I'll just, you know, host a lobby and I'll commentate. That way, you know, we need to make jokes with the lag. We just make jokes about it, and you know, it's laggy or whatever. You know, it's a really sick combo, really cool parry. You know, it's laggy, it's no big deal. You know, there's nothing on the line. And because some guys love playing online, right? Like you never hear Carlito complain about online. He don't give a shit. He's just having a kick-ass time playing the game. God bless him. See with BM, you never hear him complain about online. He just loves it. He loves playing with people. He loves doing sick combos. He's not worried about things that, you know, other people are worried about when it comes to online play. Maybe it's better to not play it if I don't like it, but we could still have it. I could still, you know, have people come and play, just not with me. It's kind of sad. I kind of do want to play, like, really bad. Like, I want to play a lot. Like, all I can think about is going back to, you know, Poverty Game Night and playing some more on their rig. But, I don't know. Maybe better for my psychology if I just fucking gave it a rest and just stopped playing. Yeah, you're probably right, Justin. What's up, Cheese? It's going real well. We're playing some tactics. I'm doing pretty well in this fight. I'm mostly just ranting about Third Strike, though. I've been in that kind of mood lately. Dick says, I'm fairly close to my extended family since we're all basically lived together at some point. Yeah, I'm Hispanic. But my father's the black sheep of the family by his own decision. They all love him to death, but he's kind of like a loner. And as a result, they didn't get the real Hispanic experience, right? So all of my family's really close except for me and them. You know, my cousins, and they're all really close. You know, grandma and aunts and uncles all very, very, very close. But me, I didn't really get to hang out with them that much. Yeah. Terribly, apparently. No, Dix, no, going great. It's not there if you get salty. Actually, you know, I probably won 50-50 today. I feel pretty good about the performance. But again, it's like, it's not even the losing. It's the fact that even when you do win, I don't feel like it's my win. Because it's like, you know, I won by getting lucky, you know, the rollbacks are happening, mashing buttons, whatever. I didn't get to actually play. Like, when I fight Mutant, I'm really playing the game. And when I win, I'm super proud. When I lose, I very rarely win, right? But even when I lose, I still love it. It's a great time. I love the decision-making process. Right? That's what's fun for me. What's fun for me is, you know, when you're playing and you're thinking and you're trying new strategies, and, you know, whether it works or not, you got to play. But when you're playing, like, you know, a rushdown character in lag, you don't get that. You don't get to make those decisions. Or you do, and you think it was the right decision, but then the rollback takes it away. It's very frustrating. So what's my plan now? Well, my dude is very, very weak. I can give him an X potion. Do I want to grind? If so, for how long? I think I do. I should probably grind, right? I mean, I'm here. Everybody's dead. Give my dude an X potion. Feel better, Chicken 8000. Justin says, I feel like they don't complain because that's really all they know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true, too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I wanted the game to be different. The same problem I had with Bloodborne, right? You know, Bloodborne's a great game, but it's not the game I wanted it to be. That's what makes me so sad. Same with Third Strike. You know, I said, you know, today in the stream, online is its own game, right? Online has its own thing going on. It has its own tier list, has its own strategies. And that's great. And a lot of guys play it for what it is. But that's not what I wanted from it. And that's why it's so sad. Alright, so do you have X potion? Yeah, you do. Who do you want to heal? Heal her. Oh, he's a chemist. I can actually throw the potion. I can actually heal Worker 8 again. Yeah. The thing is, again, let's say I bought an arcade board, right? There's still no one to play with here. And let's say you get really good at it. You get really good at Third Strike, you know, offline. What are you gonna do? Wait for a tournament? Like, I think that all that's left for 3DS is online, right? That's true of any fighting game. Right? What you have is you have online to play. You know, there is no offline, at least not here in the States. I mean, it literally exists. there is a tournaments and stuff, but you have to wait a long time to go to those. If you want to play it regularly, you have online. That's what you have. That's the game. Don't do it! Let's go. He can't help himself. Bang, 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 bang. This game is great. So now we can, knock out our remaining days we're waiting for these jobs to be done. Let's go admire. Let's go admire Balthier for Zinnigan. Where you at? But look at him. Look at his fucking silk shirt. What a boss. Look at his cuffs. Oh my god. Look at his haircut. That counter those in. You can't stop it, man. Like, Chicken 8000! We're trying to grind! He's like, just so pissed off. You wouldn't think a robot could get pissed off, but clearly he can. He didn't mean nothing by it, chicken. He didn't mean nothing by it. He's a dumb animal, dude. He's following instincts. Just let him be. So we got Holy. What do I want? Region's kind of cool. Got a ride. I'll probably make Courage, I guess. Dash pretty neat. It is our Dark Knight. Very buff, very capable, but very high level. That's why I took off the party for a while. I gotta level up some people. I like to play SF against the computer. Continue 1,000 times, but eventually win and feel very proud, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I had played that today. I probably enjoyed it more than playing online. Brother with a 4-shot skill and a magic gun is godlike. A 4-shot skill. What you talking about, Willis? Barrage. Unleash 4 attacks. Half the usual damage. It actually attacks effectively twice. Well, that's sick. That's super sick. Balthier, why are you so sick? That's what we got here. Yeah, playing against CPU is fun. Third Strike has a really good CPU. Actually pretty intelligent. Not perfect, of course. Nowhere near it, but still pretty entertaining to fight. What do you got, Soup? Dragoon, 1,000 points. This is such an expensive job to master. Oh my god. There's like 4,000 left. Jesus. Of course, she has attack boost on, not gain JP up, because she's not trying to move out of being a Dragoon. She's quite happy being a Dragoon, I guess. Alright, Jack. What's good for you, homie? I can learn Ether. I want to save it for Auto Potion, though. He's a counter ability. On the bright side, you have all of tomorrow's stream to come to terms with your salt. I know, I'm not looking forward to it, dicks. It's tough. So every time I play Third Strike, I think about it as stream ends. I'm like, I don't know, am I done playing Third Strike? Is it that time? I've been playing a lot. I've been playing the game for almost a year now. And if I were playing it offline, I feel like there'd be more for me to get from it. I feel like I'm just about used up what I'm going to get from it. Which sucks in so many ways, because I love the game, and let's say I stop playing it, I want to play another fighting game, but it's the same problems. I can't like move on to Melty Blood or Guilty Gear or anything like that. It's going to be the same issues. Alright. Same story happened to me for Virtua Fighter. I played VF for about a year. I got somewhat strong in it for being a newbie. And then I played offline a few times. I was like, wow, I can do things offline I can't do online. And then I was like, poop. No, we have no repetition, no. Nor do I plan to have one. I could have Zanzu be one, I guess. He's kind of being like a sorted mage right now. I never really had a plan for him aside from him to be magical. Kind of makes sense to go with the Arithmetician then, right? It's kind of their function. Is to be, the all-around mage. How many days we got left, do you think? None. Let's go back to the town and try and pick up our dudes. After that, we might go on with the plot a little bit, huh? Or we could try and grind a little bit. We're getting to the point in this game where our options are limited. And we've done all the secret quests for the most part. Except for Deep Dungeon. That's gonna be cool. Templar, you need some experience points, homie. Soup also needs some EXP. Larry's actually leveling up pretty quick. I kind of like that. Jack needs EXP for sure. And Chicken 8000 is a really good insurance policy. What level are you, Chicken? Not quite 50 yet. Okay. Alright. I can live with that. I love fighting games. Being a streamer, it's pretty cool that I have time to play a fighting game and, you know, try and get better at it. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit! That looks gnarly. Well, the archers aren't going to be that bad. It's really all about that black Chocobo and the red Chocobo. And we have Chicken 8000 for them. He can just blast them. Oh, the damage. Might just kill our only healer here. We have a Templar, but he's not super competent at healing. Hey, auto potion! Let's go! Isn't that convenient? Look at this dude. Yo, just healed him even more. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. What's the plan, Edwin? Okay, so now what do I want to do here? Templar. You wanna cast Protect or something? No, because you're gonna take even more damage from the black Chocobo if you do that. Just focus, bro. At least it's not a living monks encounter. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary. Where does that take place at anyway? So, fuck the yellow Chocobo, he's not a major threat. That's pretty good damage, but it's whatever. Good dodge. Not his Templar. A.k.a. Slick Rick. Alright, let's see here. If I were to blast him with my gun, and then she could run up on his ass. Nah, not really. Can't quite reach. Grog Heights, huh? Not sure what that is off the top of my head. I want to bust him. I'm not going to be able to kill him, though. Not with Work Rate or anybody. Well, I have to try. Because the Black Chocobo's not even near me yet. And no one else here is a threat. I wish he could hit him. I mean, maybe he can. I'm not sure how much damage he would do. I mean, what about you, lady? What are you gonna do to him? Jump on his ass? Surely is not in any position to do anything. Except for maybe jump. I'm gonna run up and try and hit him. Wait, what's the range on this weapon? It's pretty bizarre, right? 1, 2, 3 exclusively. I need to stand right here. Pretty sure. Okay, so it might still not kill. Get him! Was that Arpeggio? So I'm probably gonna blast it through here from with the Choco pellets. Look at the damage. Auto potion, my dude! Oh my gosh. He is staying alive, like Barry Gibb. Alright, so now you can blast him. Oh, just barely got him. Let's go. It was worth it. Hashtag worth! Kaboom! So I gotta kill this Black Chocobo. But what can I do? It's kind of a difficult battle. You need a very good party for that encounter. Yeah, if they have like shockwave and shit, that's gonna be really frustrating. Hopefully I never get that encounter. I could attack him. No, I couldn't. He's probably faster than me, right? 10 speed, yeah. Might as well just focus then. While moving around the outside like a trailer park girl to reach this Black Chocobo. Yeah, let's move like this. It's like this and like that and like this and Fuck the archer. Do it, dude. Heal me. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service. Alright, so we got Templar here. He can't really do shit. Yeah, Jetstream. Yeah, I played a lot of them. None of them before 7, though. I've played FF7, 8, and 9. I played Tactics, 12, 13, and its sequels. And I guess that might be it. No, I could play the other Tactics games as well on Game Boy Advance and DS. Yeah, for being a JRPG nerd, I haven't played a whole lot of FF games, really, in the grand scheme of things. I played a lot of other RPGs, though. What about you, Justin? You like JRPGs? I'd like to go back and play, you know, the classic FFs on stream at some point. Because I'm sure they're great. But I started with PSX era. Alright, so I'm not worried about anybody else here except for this Blatch Kobo. And yet, he is outside of my reach. So I could kill another one, but it's really not even worth it. Like, these guys are no threat whatsoever. I mean, they do good damage. What's up, Kaylin? Yeah, I've played 10 briefly. I couldn't get into it. Everybody I know loves 10 to death, and I guess it gets better as it goes on. But I've never been able to get into it. I picked the weirdest spot to stand. I literally can't shoot anybody. Every character is outside of my reach. That's hilarious. If I shot right here, and then go over the bird's head, right? Let's get him. Oh, got him! Yo! So Justin says, yeah, I have a bunch of FF games. My first was FF10. Did you play the classic ones, unlike me? Did you go back and play them, or you have mostly ones that are, you know, post FF10? Yeah, I found 10's intro to be kind of tough to get through. Yeah, it's a lot better as it goes down. That's what I hear. I know I'm going to get destroyed for this, but I've never played FF7, LOL. Well, definitely do that, bro. Don't wait for the remake. That's never going to come out. 2, 3. Also, it's going to be a totally different game. I could, you know, use my loot on this guy, potentially, maybe. From, like, right here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not. Everything after 10, okay. If you played them all, you just own them like a collector. I'm a game collector myself. I have a lot of games I don't ever play before. Favorite FF game on the PS1, huh? I didn't really mind 8. She says 8 sucks. I kind of liked 8. Kind of liked 8 a lot. I'm thinking I like, you know, FF7 probably a little bit more, though. Okay, what am I going to do with this dude? I could, no use hitting him. The Robo's going to finish him off. Gotta play 7, man, for show. Gotta play 7. That shit is non-optional. Might as well just... Should I use items on somebody who's hurt? Anybody? No. I guess use Bard Song then, huh? Run away. Favorite FF character? That's tough. Kind of like Lightning in 13, to be honest. Well, 13.3, let's put it that way. I feel like more so than a lot of characters. I think that she and Squall have a lot in common because they have a lot of monologues. That's kind of unusual for a video game protagonist. Kind of like Squall and Lightning because you kind of hear what they're thinking a lot. Kind of get some nice depth. I like to see how Lightning acts differently, you know, externally than she does internally. Right? There's a kind of cool conflict there. Where externally she has a certain way of interacting with people, but in private she's kind of different. Same thing with Squall, right? Externally, he's kind of like this, you know, badass, you know, kind of like got no time for nobody kind of thing. But, you know, when you hear his monologuing, you're like, okay, this guy's kind of got his little vulnerable side to him. No, it says lightning sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry you're wrong. I'm sorry you're wrong. Deb says Vincent, huh? Vincent Valentine, hands down. I never did play, you know, his game. Oh my god! Look at that, almost one-shot him. So I can probably jump on him now if I wanted to. I don't see why I shouldn't. Oh! Oh my god! This guy's fucked, dude. You're done. Zach was my favorite, says Justin. Spent a lot of my childhood playing Crisis Core. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, I thought you were talking about Zell. I was like, Zell from FF8? No, Zach. Soldier. Yeah, I never played Crisis Core. I would like to at some point. But you can't buy it digitally. You have to get it physically. Which means I can never play it on my... You know, I couldn't stream it. Unless I wanted to, you know, pirate it. I might. I hear that PSP emulation is pretty good. Alright. So I can shoot somebody. Just like in real life. I think I want to move here, huh? Alright. No, I don't know if I was right here. Can I hit him? Maybe. Maybe Sephiroth. So Auron, Sephiroth? Gosh, dang it. Golly. How about that? Golly. Yeah, Auron was cool. I watched my brother play FF10. I'm familiar with the story of it a little bit. But I never played it myself more than for, you know, a couple hours. Birdie burn. Got him. Ooh. How'd you like me now? Wow. He aimed at the empty spot. I was like, why is he targeting an empty spot? He knew it was going to come down eventually. Like, yeah, what goes up must come down. True story. Alright, so who do I want to kill? You? Yes. Fare thee well! Get him! Chicken 8000! Bark, bark. Yo. So I got a couple of archers left, and one of these birds. The bird I'm not very scared of, to be honest. Might even just whack him with Templar. And no, let's just use focus and level up. Any game remastered. I like this idea. Any game remastered, huh? Any one game to get remastered. It would have to be a bad game, that's what I think. Because I love playing retro games. I love playing old games. I'm not bothered by the old school graphics or anything. It would have to be a bad game that should have been good. That's what I want to be remastered. Oh! Easy. Saints Row 2, dude. Saints Row 2. Because that game is kind of whack with the graphics. Give me a reason to play the game again, dude. That's probably my all-time favorite game. For half my life, it was Tactics. For the other half, it was Saints Row 2. It's a broad spectrum. How far is your turn? Oh, I can jump on this dude if I wanted to. Maybe I do. I can jump on him, too, and probably kill him in one hit. That might be more fun, huh? Hey, yo, being cute with those arrows, huh? Being real cute with those arrows. How do you like me now? Oh my god. Gun this man down. Never played Skies of Arcadia. I think that was a Dreamcast exclusive, right? I could probably kill this bird if I wanted to. And why wouldn't I want to? He's a dick. I can't quite kill him, though. But I could get a lot of experience points for it, though. But I could do the same thing from just finishing the song, huh? I'll just wait. Here you go. Gotta move, huh? I don't want to have to move. You're done. Power Stone. Oh my god. Or Phantasy Star Online. Well, just, you know, there's a sequel, right? It came out in Japan a couple years ago. Phantasy Star Online 2. It's got rave reviews. And no one knows why it's not coming out in the West. Oh, it was on GameCube? I didn't know that. Skies of Arcadia. Power Stone with modern graphics would be crazy. Oh, everybody's dead. But what do I want to do now? Should I grind? How can I make this guy even more of a bitch? Is that possible? Can I break his stats somehow? Can I paralyze him or inflict him with some kind of status change? I don't think so. I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, I could hit him and heal him. That'd be kind of fun. The XP. Not my real identity. Sick-ass handle. Uncharted Waters 2. I am old. That does sound pretty old. I've never heard of that game. Uncharted Waters. What is that? Like some kind of sim? Sounds like might be some kind of like pirate sim or something. That's cool. To be an old school. I'm cool. I'm pretty old. I mean, by stream standards. At the ripe old age of 30. That's what I want. I'm probably want to just focus for her, right? No, she's kind of low level though. I kind of want to smack him. I might kill him though. Don't want to kill him, but I would definitely kill him. I could have just tackled him. I'm a doofus. Just focus though. Yeah, I had that one on the GameCube too, and yes, I have PSO2 on PC. But you still like the first one more? I've heard that the second one is so damn good. Yeah, welcome, dude. I'm not sure I've met you, Identity. I'm David. I'm David. Kind of grinding a little bit here. Leveling the team. Leave him alone, bro. No auto potion, no. I think I want to start healing with my music. I want to heal. Oh, he's actually just healed himself, so I can open fire at will. Oops. Dodge this. You goofball. Alright, so I want you to actually start changing your tune. Literally. Run away. Oh, he looks normally. Okay. So you're... I don't know you, but you know me, huh? Well, nice to finally meet you in any case. Whoa! Welcome aboard, dude. Thanks for the follow. You know the deal. We're here all kinds of, all kinds of nights every week. Monday through Friday. From 6 p.m. until around 2 in the morning Eastern, or more likely 6:30 to around 3. If you know me, you know I'm always late. I always stream late. We streamed for 50 hours last week, guys. 50 hours. I'm a broken man. So his job is done now. He can just wait now. It's kind of a drag. That's the life of Chicken 8000, though. He's too strong. He's too strong. I don't know that. I have the same problem in real life. Let's see here. Get him. Well, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, it's no big deal. Are you here for tactics? Or have you been watching for longer than that? I think it's easy to not follow sometimes because you're watching a certain game, and it's kind of like, tactics is kind of a rare game to see on Twitch. Not super rare. But if he's going to be playing it, it doesn't matter who it is per se. Play a lot of cool games here, though. Yeah, it's fun. It's just a nostalgia in me. Okay. But you want to be remastered, though. I mean, have you tried playing it on, like, emulator? What if you play that game on, like, Dolphin, you can enhance the graphics like crazy. That's what makes emulators so damn sick. You can kind of make them, kind of like your own little HD remaster. It's kind of amazing. Alright, tackle this dude. Hey, douche. Blip. This guy is just snapping up Gil, dude. He's gonna ruin the economy like that, just making Gil out of thin air. Have mercy. do you guys think Life's Anthem sounds like? Aside from blee 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 blee. I think it's Bon Jovi, that's what I think. Maybe it's My Life. Can I rush you from this angle? No. But I can heal you. But I have expos, they're kind of expensive. I think I'd rather shoot you. Let's do that. I like to shoot people. Oops. Get him. I mean, like, I'm gonna see you doing. Okay, I got you. Tactics, dudes. Tactics, peeps. I love this game. It's gonna be weird. There are some games where, you know, you finish the long play, and it's kind of hard to pick up a new game. I've been thinking about doing a second long play of this game, like a speed run. That way we could have 2 files that I could play multiplayer with together. Can you imagine? I bet there's probably very little footage on YouTube of, like, you know, multiplayer in this game. And I think I could do it. I'm pretty sure I could do it. With myself. I've got a Vita, and a PSP, and a PSTV. I think I could probably beam the ad hoc gameplay from the Vita to the PSTV. And play, you know, multiplayer. Just me by myself. Being lonely. And attractive. There's almost always somebody playing tactics, but this is probably the best. Yo, let's go cheese. Uncharted Waters 2 was Genesis era, one of those Koei adventure sims. I never played any of those. Get Cairo to join, that'd be fun. Just sit side by side doing a co-stream. That'd actually be amazing. I don't want to jump on him, I want to just tackle him. Good old Cairo. You guys only halfway know. You guys are kind of new here. You don't even know who Cairo is. Dix knows. Oh, 420. I want to blaze it that bad. I guess I'll just focus. Or I could stone you. Get him. Oh, he's quite swift. You know me, cheese. Always playing with myself. You guys don't know. You have no clue what happens below this point, right? This is about as high as you can see, right? You guys don't know. Don't want to entice you guys' imagination too much, though. You have no clue what I might be wearing or not wearing. Alright, so I could shoot you again if I wanted to. Why wouldn't I? You're a dick. Oh, wait, what? So, from the same spot, I hit the bird. Do character sprites have different height? I thought that it was mechanical, that if he was standing there, he'd get hit. But the bird is taller. That's crazy. Just shot my friend. I play games to escape reality. Yeah, so Koei, yeah, they had a bunch of adventure sims on the 8-bit and 16-bit consoles, right? But I never played them. My knowledge of Koei, comes from, you know, Dynasty Warriors. That's pretty much as early as it goes for me. A little bit kinky, even. Your last co-stream was something Dark Souls related, right? Me and Cairo. We did, of course, the 24-hour streams twice. He helped me out twice. What a guy. So yeah, probably. He's a family man. Doesn't have a family yet, but he's still a family man. Working full-time. Got a little house with his fiance. Couple of pets. Very busy. I mean, we played, you know, Fortnite together, but that was just, you know, that was just over the interbutts. That was just, you know, over the blag. What do we got here? So I could shoot this guy now if I wanted to. Or I could tackle him? Can I tackle him? Do I have fundaments? Yeah, I do. Let's do that. Get him. Quit doing that, bro. Some great stuff in there if you like turn-based strategy. Wouldn't that be crazy if that was a secret all along? Like, I kind of want to play Shining Force. I never played Shining Force. I have a good collection of it, though. It's one of those games that I bought the whole series of because I want to play it at some point. Back when I was working and I actually had money. Just wait. And I want to play, the Fire Emblem games. I like, top-down turn-based tactics. But wouldn't it be funny if Koei has like a million games in that genre, right? Like a million games. What if they're all amazing? Never even considered it. What if they're all godlike? You played them all Not Real? Or Not My Real Identity? I'm sorry, it's getting late, I'm stammering. Not My Real Identity. You played Shining Force and, Fire Emblem? Or just Shining Force? I don't think I have all the Shining Force games. I have the first one. I think I have Shining Force 2. I have Shining in the Darkness. I think I'm missing at least a couple. I've never played any of them. Not even for a minute. There's games I own. Yeah, back when I was working at, Walmart, and I would just save money and then I'd just go buy games. I have all kinds of games. You guys know, if you're like, longtime viewers, you see my games list for the channel, it's more than 1,200 games. Behind my green screen, behind me is my huge shelves of games. You guys can't see because it's all magically concealed. But it's there. Trust me. Look at my dude, he's trapped. It makes life easy. In fact, you know what I kind of want to do now? Just to be cheeky? I want to run away. Because this guy, he can't fire his bow and arrow at a close range target. So if he were all really far, he'd be stuck there. So Dapper says, Fire Emblems were all good. I don't think I've ever played Shining Force. Oh, Dark is a dungeon crawl. I didn't know that. I assumed that they were all... Shining Force. They're all tactical games. Oh, we can tackle to get out, though, hypothetically speaking. Well, no, because he can't... If I move my guy's close, he has a longbow, right? I'm pretty sure he has a longbow. Yeah, so if I moved my my white mage up here and the robot up here, it wouldn't have to be, actually. I could actually stop him from attacking me. I'm so cheeky. That's why you guys love me, right? So, Shining Force is probably my favorite dungeon crawler of all time. Shining Force 2 for the turn-based ones. I assume they're all the same genre. Guess I'm a doofus. I'm kind of sad about that. I kind of was curious about what a turn-based game on PS2 would look like. We have, Gladius, or Gradius, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Gladius, right? The turn-based, top-down, grid-based tactics game on PS2. But that game's art style is a little bit whack. Alright. Just go get some treasure, Chicken 8000. Do your damn thing, do your thing, do your thing. Alright, guys. Since I have so many guys in the chat right now, I want you guys to satisfy my curiosity. Because this is what I think about a lot, and I feel like you guys are in a position to satisfy me. What is your favorite game of all time? Yeah, I love this guy. I played all of them, except for the newest ones. I stopped buying Nipponichi games, so I got pissed off at them. I have beaten the shit out of Disgaea 1, 2, 3, and 4. But not D2 and not Disgaea 5. What is your all-time favorite game of all time? If you had to name exactly one. And I'm curious to hear why. I know, it's like homework, right? But you guys seem like a bunch of intellectuals. And by that, I mean fucking nerds. Because sometimes you ask guys that question, they're like, I don't know. Or they'll give you some random game, and they'll be like, I don't know, I just like it. Can't explain it, I just like it. It's like, well, great. That tells me nothing about you, about games. You bum. Yeah, I never played Suikoden. I played Suikoden... No, I watched my brother play Suikoden 3 a lot. Face Art Online or Resident Evil 5? Okay. So why, though, Justin? Why? I want to hear why for both. What makes those games your all-time favorite? Why do you like them so much? What are some good things... I know it's like homework, right? I'm so curious, though. I like to pick people's brains if I get the chance. Like, what is your favorite... Like, what do you like? What do you not like about it? That's what I'm really interested in hearing. I want to hear some analysis, right? Some critiques, both good and bad. Because I think game design is so crazy. It's so interesting, right? Game design is so interesting. I can tell you all kinds of great things about this game and some bad things about it, too. Of all time, I don't think that's possible. Almost 40 years of gaming. It's a hard question. Only one choice of all time. I mean, let's say you have some that are tied, right? You just pick one. Really, I'm more interested in hearing, like, what kind of games you like and why and what you don't like about them. That's what I'm really more interested in hearing, right? It's not really, it doesn't really matter, like, if it's the one, right? Fallout New Vegas. That's a really good choice. I like the game a lot, too. Of course, it's a good example of a game that's not perfect. But it's a very good choice. I'm totally down with that. Not that there could be a bad choice. Once mods came out, you could make it anything you wanted. Okay, okay. See, I never modded pretty much any game. I love that game for what it came with out the door. But the idea that, you know, you like it because you could expand it, and there's basically it's unlimited possibility. It's pretty interesting, right? Pretty interesting. What are other games are like that? Right? What other games, you know, is modding so strong that it's more than just a game, right? Only cons is the characters looked like melted plastic, and it didn't feel as tight as it could have been. Now, when you say not as tight, what do you mean? What wasn't as tight? And what would you have done to tighten it up, do you think? "40 years of gaming." So not my real must be 40 years of gaming? Maybe he is 40, or maybe he's like 40, 46, something like that. I say PSO because the game has every element that satisfies me. Customization, it being an RPG, nice gameplay mechanics, multiplayer experience. I love customization as well. That's what drew me to this game as a kid. I love that you could make your own characters and design the class yourself, essentially. And then I like to play other, you know, I fell in love with the genre because there are so many, you know, little tweaks you can do. Little tweaks, you can sometimes make your own gear, choose your class, pick certain abilities. That really draws me into a game. I like being creative in a game. I like to, you know, have a game be a medium to express myself. Sounds like Justin might be kind of the same way. Probably Dark Souls. I played so much of it, my wife can tell you where all the loot is. Which Dark Souls? Dark Souls 1? Must be Dark Souls 1, huh? But again, what do you not like about Dark Souls 1? That's what I'm really interested in hearing. Everybody loves Dark Souls 1. There's tons of reasons to like that game. But what do you think is, like, shitty about it? Or could have been improved upon? Metal Gear Solid is Cheese's instinct. The shooting mechanics in Fallout New Vegas, they weren't as smooth as they could have been. Smooth, huh? When you say smooth, you mean like the way the gun moves when you're trying to aim at things, it's kind of jerky? FFT could be my second favorite ever, maybe third. Yeah, I'm in kind of the same boat. There were many years, all the way up, basically through high school, where I was certain that this game would never be replaced as my all-time favorite game. And it's still definitely one of my favorites of all time. It's just, I think that since this game, I have played so many amazing games. I kind of remember being kind of sad one day I realized, right? I was like, shit, today's that day. Tactics is not my favorite game anymore, of all time. Like, I felt kind of weird to even think that. Because it had been for so long. But yeah, there's a lot of great games out there. Just short of 40, okay. So a little bit older than me, but not by much. How could I forget Metal Gear Solid? Metal Gear Rising, where I got my username. Oh, Jetstream Justin, I didn't know that. Jetstream Sam was such a cool antagonist. I never played Rising. I was kind of crazy. I love Metal Gear Solid, and I love Platinum Games. I played Rising a little bit, and I couldn't really get into it. I should play it on stream sometime. Maybe the PC version is probably better, I hear. I played the PS3 one. And I didn't really care for it as much as I kind of hoped I would. Yeah, the JP is real. Hitboxes and hit detection in Dark Souls is the weak point gameplay-wise. Now see, I love Dark Souls. I never really noticed that much. You're saying you swing at an enemy? I used a greatsword, though. The thing has a totally broken hitbox. So it's probably no wonder I'd never noticed it. If you're using like a smaller weapon, I can see that'd be a problem. You're like, I swear I hit that guy, but it didn't actually work, huh? So Dapper says, yeah. So if you have the gun name's kind of jerky when you try and move it, huh? You had to mod the simplest things that should have already been there, like iron sights and scopes even. What's my all-time favorite game and why? I'm sometimes fun listening to you guys. But I think probably Saints Row 2 would be my all-time favorite game right now. Because the customization was so strong in that game. Again, it's kind of like an artistic experience to play it, right? You can customize your character so much. You can customize your car so much, your crib so much. And the gameplay was so exploration focused. You guys have, if you're long-time viewers of the channel, you know I love exploring, probably to a fault. I love games that reward you for looking around. And Saints Row is one of those games. You know, Saints Row 2 is one of those games where it's like, there's always something new. If I played the game for years, non-stop, come home, put the game in there, just play it, and just walk around town, finding new types of NPCs, new types of dialogue to hear, you know, finding new areas sometimes. Very, very rewarding for a guy like me. I love playing dolly dress-up. I love, you know, buying new clothing and making new characters and changing the way my guy looks. Super fun. The flaws with it? Saints Row 2? Things about the game that could have been better? Well, of course, I mean, the graphics, but I don't want to talk about graphics too much, right? Because that's not really game design focused. I want to look at the game design and what's wrong with it. Again, I love the game so much, it's kind of hard. But there's got to be something. I mean, combat worked pretty well. Driving was pretty, you know, floaty. They could have improved the driving, but again, that's not something that's really bad about it. I want to think of something that's bad about it, right? That I would actually wish it wasn't that way, right? Because the driving in Saints Row is kind of, you know, loose and arcadey. It's not quite as fun as driving in GTA 4, for instance. But I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not really that kind of game. But what about the game sucks? I'll think about it for a minute here. Yeah, Dapper Downs. Yeah, Saints Row 2 is amazing. So, Not My Real says, I've played it with every weapon, I think. Non-huge weapons are worse for sure. Can get by crap 6 frames back is worse. Okay, you're talking about enemies whiffing on you, but their actual claw doesn't hit you, but you actually take damage. I never noticed that, because I use shield a lot. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you guys know I'm kind of notorious for being a coward in Dark Souls and holding L1 all the time. Yeah, I agree, Justin, yeah. Kind of sad how the franchise went. I like 4 a lot, but it wasn't what I wanted, you know, in the grand scheme of things. What did I really not like about Saints Row 2? Probably something I avoided, right? I mean, some of the side missions were, you know, like the activities they were called, were pretty lame. I wish you could save characters, like their actual appearance, the way you can save outfits. Because, you know, like they kind of fixed that in Saints Row the Third, right? Where you can actually save your character, not just your outfit. That was really cool. I kind of wish that Saints Row 2 had that. So the big problem with that game was really the performance and the graphics. That Mario says, I ruined. Adapter says, I like Saints Row 3 as well, but I couldn't get into 4 that much. The whole superpower thing and whatnot just made it too easy and boring to me too quickly. I didn't think it would be that easy. My problem with 3 was that the environment was so damn bland and so small compared to Saints Row 2. And not as much fun to explore. It's kind of what I'm into, right? Exploring. There were fewer clothing options. You couldn't, you know, customize your clothing as much. And of course the plot was only half finished. You could tell that it was not finished. That game could be remastered, right? I wish they would remake. I wish they would do like a Saints Row 1, 2, 3, 4, like in one game re-release. Let's say, you know, 2025. Have them all have unified graphics, unified engine, and kind of, you know, give them all the best parts of all the game's gameplay. That's what I would want to see one day for a remaster. Yeah, I really do love Saints Row 2 so much. It's kind of hard to think of anything bad about it. Aside from, again, the graphics and the performance are really whack in that game. It being, you know, a really old engine at the time. So how are we doing for EXP? I'm just kind of having fun talking to you guys, not even paying attention. Just like old times, right? So when you were a kid, just grinding this game forever. Got 1,000 DXP. It's not really a whole lot in the grand scheme of things for chemists. How about you? It doesn't matter. How about you, Templar? You're the one who has to get out of this fucking class. Almost got leet. Okay, I think I want to end this fight because I want to kind of get moving and do some more interesting stuff than just grind all night. Although I'm enjoying the conversation a lot. This is that streamer privilege, right? This is part of what makes being a streamer so cool. And to meet cool people and actually, you know, talk to people and meet some peeps. To be fair, I got Saints Row 3 for free, so it probably wasn't too critical, LOL. But it is the thing, though. I loved 2 so much. That's how it's so critical. I wanted it to be everything. I wanted Saints Row 2 to be everything. I mean, Saints Row 3 to be everything. But it really let me down. I noticed that I have my my little post back there in my green screen. How did I not notice that before now? That's funny. You have to see my cool, my cloak of invisibility. Watch. Here is it. Ooh. Ooh. Peekaboo. Alright, so I'm going to cover that up if I can. I noticed an article about how GTA 4 was kind of like the Saints Row killer. To me, it was the opposite. It's kind of funny. To me, I never played Saints Row until I hated GTA 4. I loved San Andreas to death. And I had a huge expectation for 4, but it didn't satisfy me the way I wanted to. I didn't like GTA 4. I liked some things about it, but overall I really hated it. And so my heartbreak led me to, you know, try and find other games like it that I would like. And that's what led me to Saints Row. And I fell in love. I love GTA 5 though. But I really, really don't like GTA 4. Free is always good. These days you might get your wish. They remake everything now. That's true. But competently, not so much. A lot of games don't get remade. They just get, you know, ported. And they call it a remaster. It's a remaster. Wait, what? Oh, he must have dodged it. I wasn't even watching. Oh, that guy's got to be dead, right? A remaster. Yeah, me too, not my real. But I'm an eternal pessimist, right? If you guys are long-time viewers, you guys know I'm a pessimist. Like, I'm pretty salty that it's not a real, proper remake. Like, what game franchise deserves a remake better than Dark Souls? That game is a huge cash cow. It's a legend. It's a modern legend. You know, it's a game that came out not even that long ago and changed the face of gaming. Why can you not take the time and make a real remaster? They came out and said already that it's going to have no new graphics. They said, we're not going to touch the graphics, we're just porting it over. We're just making it a port. It's going to have better frame rate and a better lighting engine. And I'm like, bruh! It's Dark Souls! You know, give those polygons a tune-up. Give those textures a tune-up. Make it look like, you know, Dark Souls 3. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Doesn't the game deserve it? It's Dark Souls! But that costs money, and they're just gonna remake it, and you know they're gonna re-release it and get their some more scratch for Dark Souls 4 or whatever. They're trying to make some money real quick. That makes me so mad. I didn't. That's okay. No one's gonna master a job anyway. GTA 5 is another great game, especially on PC with modding. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing GTA 4 on PC. You know, trying to give it another chance. They're upping the multiplayer player limits. That's pretty content. Plus Switch, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's gonna be cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Playing it in 60 is gonna be cool. You know, it's gonna be like the first ever Dark Souls game to be 60 on console. But I still really, really wish that they had given it a really proper remake. That's what the game deserves. I'm gonna bring Soul this time. He's kind of a low level now. Jack's getting up there. Zanzu. I mean, we don't have... Well, we have him now. We have no healer with items. No, we do. We have Jack. Okay. Yeah, I agree, not my real, yeah. The older you get, here's my theory. I told Dix this a long time ago. The more legendary games you play that are like all-time greats, the saltier you're gonna be. Because you play a game, you know, in 2001, and it's the best blank ever, right? It's the best action game ever. It's the best JRPG ever. It's the best, you know, shooting game ever. And then you see a game coming out in 2018, and you're like, what excuse do you have to have not looked back at this classic game and learned from it? How can you make mistakes that we'd already solved 10 years ago? That's crazy, right? Let's say you have a huge AAA budget, right? You have all this money for creative people and for, you know, designers and all this time to make the game. Why your game ass? Why your game ass? You have no fucking... This whole industry, you know, this art form, been around for so long. You ain't got no excuse, bro. We've proven for decades we can make truly astounding games. Why are y'all making some mediocre shit? That's pretty salty. Look at that lightning strike. You guys see that? We got lightning and thunder. That's so sick. Never noticed that before. Wow, that's sick. That's my feeling. Games that would otherwise be... So every day, here's how the industry gets away with it, right? Every day, some 10-year-old plays his first video game, right? And to him, that game is amazing. Like, first, I loved Oblivion, right? I loved Elder Scrolls 4. It was my first Elder Scrolls game. I loved Oblivion. I loved, Fallout 3. I loved Fallout New Vegas. But I didn't really like Skyrim that much, because by that point, I was getting sick of it. I was getting sick of them making the game simpler for newbies, right? They took some of the depth out, and they kind of streamlined some things, and it just wasn't the same to me. I was sick of the whole Bethesda formula at that point. I feel like the gameplay should have been better. I feel like by this far in, the combat should have been more competent, and not so much like, you know, it's a Bethesda game, it's about the atmosphere, right? Fuck the cat, it's about the atmosphere. Well, no, it can be about both, right? It can be about both. You can have a good atmosphere and a good combat. But I gotta choose. You had so many games to work it out, you're just being lazy. But here's why I mentioned that, right? Because people that were into the franchise before I was didn't like Oblivion because they thought it was shittier than Morrowind. I never played Morrowind, right? So to me, Oblivion was like a mind-blowing game. Same for guys that played, games I'm not gonna name. I don't want to offend anybody, but you know, games that are really pretty decent for their genre. They're pretty good, but they're not as good as I would like them to be because I've played so many games that are better. But to somebody, that game is like mind-blowingly good because they never had what I had. They never played this other game. He's gonna heal. I don't care about him now. I can't kill him in one shot. Come on, Zanzu. That can't kill him either. Holy shit. I can flare somebody, I'll bet you. Who do I want to flare, though? I can kill him in one shot. Let's do that. I'm sorry, Dapper, I can't help it. It's all surprising you, yeah. Consolidation is what I blame. There were hundreds of devs back in the day. That says Merwin was the shit. Yeah, see, I know that. That's how I know that, you know, you play, let's say somebody plays, you know, blank game, some blank action game, right? But they never played Devil May Cry 3, they never played Ninja Gaiden Sigma or any of those other games. So to them, the fact that you can swing around a sword is mind-blowing. It's like, yo, it's so fast-paced. It's so fluid. This game is, like, amazing. It's a 10 out of 10 game, right? But if you had played all these other action games before, you're like, yeah, it's not that great. In fact, I'm kind of frustrated that it's not better. Like, it has no excuse to be not the best thing by now. And you get salty. Now, I loved, you know, Elder Scrolls 4. It blew my mind. Why is she... Who is she jumping over? She's jumping over my dude? Why? What is that animation about? This game has some kind of weird glitches every now and then. Like, there's no gap there. She could just walk right through him. Why does she do a little hoppy hop? She has how much movement? She has 5 move. Why can't you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You guys have any theories about that? This game's being real buggy. She's jumping over something right there. And it fucked up her movement distance. There's no reason I shouldn't just be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How come you can't move right here? That's really weird, right? That's literally 2 spots away. What is this barrier? Yeah, but ignoring nostalgia, you can go back and play Morrowind or whatever and still enjoy it. Objectively, even. Yeah, I played Pokemon Red and Blue. I was one of the original Pokemon Masters. I'm an OG. But I never played anyone after that. I kind of regret it. Never played Crystal or Silver or Gold or anything after that at all. That's so weird. I don't understand. Fallout 4 dropped the ball there. They tightened up the shooting mechanics really well. But without mods, it didn't seem like the Fallout game really. Way too easy and stripped away too many RPG elements. Yeah, see, if I had played, Fallout, 2 and fell in love with Fallout 1, I probably might be salty about Fallout 3. But since I didn't, to me it was like mind-blowing. It's all about perspective. That's why games come out and I'm like, this is a mediocre piece of shit. Somebody else is like, yo, this game is crazy. FF15? This game is sick. I'm killing these fucking enemies, dude. I get points for it. I straight up level up, dude. My guy's stronger now. It's like, it rewards me for playing the game. Look at this shit. Just like some weird-ass tiles I can't walk on. I can get different gear sets. Look at all these monsters. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. I play Call of Duty, man. I kill somebody, it's like, whatever, I killed them. But in this game, I kill them, I can level up, I can get new skills and stuff. It's sick. It's all numerical and shit. Let's go. I'll never forget, man, when I was, in high school, I had a friend, Larry. He's here on the channel sometimes. And he never played RPGs. He only played sports games, shooting games, that kind of thing. But he played Lost Odyssey on Xbox 360, right? He's like, yo, this game is crazy, dude. Like, as the game goes on, your guy gets stronger. Your guy gets stronger. And I was like, oh, really? That's cool. He's like, yo, it's got, like, there are cutscenes, right? Like, I'm playing the game, and I'm fighting monsters. Every now and then, it's like watching a movie. The plot is really fucking good. It's got all these characters and shit. I was like, wow, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome. Sounds like a really good game. But again, there's always somebody who it's their first game of that style. And so they're going to be more impressed by things that I'm less impressed by. So Dapper says, I was born in 92, man. I grew up on the Pokemans. Fallout 3 was great too. Let's talk about Fallout 4. I gotcha. Nubia 15. Dude, that's how they sound, right? That's cool. Again, that's cool. That's why I feel bad when I really get really hateful on a game. I get real dark. Because somebody loves that game, dude. And that's great, I guess. At the same time, I'm like, I wish that these devs would just, look at the games of the past and really try and surpass. Like, we have to surpass the other games in the genre. Strive for something more than just adequacy. Alright. This map is bugged as shit, dude. I can't walk on tiles for absolutely no reason. No reason. Like, what the fuck, seriously? Is this a known bug? What the hell's going on here? It's like all my movements are being really limited. Like, I can't stand here for some reason. No one knows why. I'm having so much fun talking to you guys, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, why is my ninja over here? I don't even know. It's totally autopilot. That's kind of funny. If I kill one of these guys with some magic. Oh, it's magic! This guy's weak to fire, right? This guy's undead. It's really shitty damage. Why is Zanzu so weak lately? He was Degaude. Now look at him. He's just a shell of his former self. Dapper says, man, 15 was such a disappointment to me. I tried so hard to love it, and it was beautiful on a visual level. But I beat it once and can't bring myself to play it anymore. So sad. All my kids talk about is what? Pokemans? Oh, the graphics are good. Yeah, the graphics are good, yeah. That's pretty sad. I mean, I'm kind of new here, but you can see the sense of... Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I guess our longtime viewers, you know. I'm a hater. I'm a card-carrying hater. Especially about video games. Anything that I love, I really fucking hate. Alright, who's got CT? Who's living in the CT? Got 65? How fast are you? 9, I can't beat him with a jump. Let's just focus. Yeah, I'm an angry old man, dude. Alright, let's just focus. Who cares? We're doing pretty well here for not being paying attention. I mean, we're pretty much wiping these guys out. They're pitching slow balls here. You know you were a dad cheese. Ooh, good dodge. Guys, I think that reflexes is stronger than blade grasp. Hot take. Hot take. Because reflexes can help you dodge magic. Blade grasp cannot. They just shows the passion, embrace it. It's tough, dude. It's tough when, you know, you really hate something because you're a hater. And then, you know, somebody that you respect deeply in the chat is like, that's my favorite game. It's like, shit, dude, I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. Okay, you're allowed to have your favorite game. It just means something different to you than it means to me, right? There is no piece of art in the world that speaks to everybody the same. If it was that way, it wouldn't be art. Right? Games are art. And, you know, if it speaks to you, that's great. It just doesn't speak to me that same way. You're allowed to love what you love, dude. Don't listen to Vencabot. I'm just a dick. Alright, so I want to kill him, I guess. I have a kid in college. Twitch makes me feel angry. Yeah, there's a lot of young guys here on Twitch. A lot of young guys of all different ages. Mostly, I would say from, you know, early teens to tweens to you know 25-ish, late college. But you play Tactics, man, and the people come out, dude. The angry old men come out. And I wouldn't have it no other way. Thank you, Templar. Thank you for saying what I can't say. So Jesus got 2 boys. I can hardly imagine. I may be old as shit. But I'm also not exactly family material. Ask my ex-girlfriends. Yeah, Twitch makes me feel old too, but it's fun. It's a really cool site, dude. Very cool community of all ages. All the young guys. Well, I shouldn't say all of them, but we draw on a pretty good audience here. So no matter what your age is, lots of guys are real laid back. Alright, so I don't have any more MP left at all. So Zamzu's kind of boned. I mean, we could end this fight right now. I kind of want to. I don't want to fight Zombones. Let's just kill this guy. Zombones are scary. Because they get knocked down. Blaze it! Pick it up again. Tub them. It's already 1:12, huh? Should probably go on my break here pretty soon. How about we turn in these missions and we get some new ones and I'll go on break. Hey guys, as usual, if you enjoy hanging out, if you want to keep the channel on, check my Patreon page. Patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck there would be a huge help. Put the taco on my belly. It's good for making the stream more sustainable in the long run. Right now we stream for 40 hours a week. When the stream ends, I do nothing but work on the stream. Unless I'm eating. And then I go to bed and wake up and do some more streaming. It's kind of like my whole life here. There are, you know, it's one of those things, right? I mean, it's a cooler gig than working at Walmart, that's for sure. But you make sacrifices as well. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, damn, what is this life? But it's not really sustainable, right? For how much I work, the income is not really something that's going to make us work in the long term yet. But don't freak out, guys. I feel like with the way we've been growing lately, we're going to make it, you know, I'm pretty confident. I'm not too worried about it. Don't worry too much about Vencabot. But, you know, the help out on Patreon is really cool. The Twitch subs are very cool. If you're like me, they're totally broke, right? You know, you got a family or whatever, you're paying for your Netflix, $8 a month, right? It's a lot of entertainment. Helping out Vencabot for $1 is kind of like a tough sell, I know. Help out for free in that case, right? There's a million ways to help out. Most are free. All the best ways to help are all free. Like, get in the chat, come say hi. It's the most important, you know, thing, period. If not for you guys in the chat, there's no reason to stream. Why would I stream if not for you guys? So that's really, really clutch. I appreciate you guys very deeply. You can also follow on Twitch for free, tell your friends we're here, very important, and save clips of highlights that you enjoy, like funny stuff, close calls, you know, salty stuff. It's all good for the break screen, so I can walk away for a bit and not feel guilty. It's good for highlight reels on YouTube. It's good for social media. And I stream so much, I work so much on the stream, I don't really have time to scrub through the footage and try and find highlights for, like, promos. So that stuff is actually more important than you think. It's actually really, really helpful to me when you save those clips. It's good for getting new guys to the channel. Like, on, you know, I can use it for promotional material. Check out my YouTube channel, guys. I have all of my past streams archived there. Normally in 1080p, 60 frames, including other RPGs like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Blind, Neo, we got Bloodborne, we got, you know, other modern games like Dead Space, The Evil Within, Blind, both of those, as well as AAA games like you know, The Last of Us and GTA 5. We have old school games like Sonic the Hedgehog, Commander Keen, Metal Gear Solid, Nights into Dreams, and plenty more. Sonic stuff, you know, Game Gear, Genesis. I'm sorry, guys. Talking too fast. We also have, you know, indie games like 20XX, Dropsy, Tokitori, and more. We have multiplayer stuff like GTA Online with the homies. Me and Templar playing GTA Online, having a lot of fun, as well as Fortnite. That's a lot of fun, too. With me and Overlord Steve and Templar and Cairo Vatican. So, Not My Real says, I've been here since Justin TV. It's been quite a while, yeah. Get off my lawn! The Kids College Fund. Thank you, Dapper Dons. Only time I watch, really, besides Overwatch League. So how do you feel about Overwatch League? I never really got into that game. My friends played, I'm like, what is this? What even is this? This has been about 6 months worth of talking for me. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I know I talk a lot. I'll see you guys very shortly. I'm going to get my water refilled here, come back, maybe have like a Slim Fast or something like that to get some energy. I'll see you guys very shortly with some more Tactics. Tactics lives on. Probably going to play for another hour and a half. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are chatting, though. That makes it a lot more interesting for me. You know, this grind, I've said before that grinding on stream is kind of a drag. So actually having a chance to, you know, talk to some people while playing makes the grind a lot more bearable for everybody involved, especially me. You guys want to end the fight like in the demon? Can't hit a single button, watch. Oh, there it is right there. Whoa! I've never seen that setup before. Bait him into parrying the fucking fireball and then demon. That was sick. He can't block it. That was sick. Hombre Puma. Oh my god. When you grew up playing this game, man, it's like, you know, you're by yourself in your room, it's dark, you got the glow of the CRT lighting up your room a little bit. Whenever, like, a spell goes off, the whole room changes color, so sick. But it's very, you know, it's very private and personal. If you're playing on stream, there's a lot of differences, man. You'd be surprised. A lot of things feel different on stream. And one of those things is, man, slow-paced games and grinding is pretty tough. Kind of self-conscious you're up here, you know, on camera, 40 hours a week. You're playing a slow game, it's like, damn. It's like nothing to talk about sometimes. No commentary to make, it's just repetitive button pressing. Which when you're by yourself is so much fun, right? Like, as a kid, I loved the rhythm you'd get into with playing Tactics, right? You close your eyes and do it. But on stream is different. So having guys to talk to is really, really cool. Hey, think about it. That archer has double aim. Did you see that? No way. No way. What? Don't mind the badunk. I'm going to plug in my iPad here. Bibbidi-dunk. Take your time, Dapper Downs. I'll be here for quite a while yet.